Kevin Schaefer of Cary is 21 years old. He has spinal muscular atrophy and has never walked. He receives Medicaid, whose rules force him to remain poor to keep his coverage. He's a junior at NC State and has dreams of being a writer. The ABLE Act may finally allow him to pursue a job when he graduates without having to worry he could lose his health insurance.
The ABLE Act will allow up to $100,000 to be held in a savings account, a special savings account for him to be used for whatever his needs are, whether it be education or medical or living expenses. It'll allow relatives to include him in their wills for inheritance, which they cannot now because he cannot accept the money. It allows us to leave some for him and to provide for him when we are gone. At this point, we are not allowed to leave any money to Kevin for fear that he would lose his Medicaid. That would mean if there was not a family member to step in and be his caregiver, then he would probably go to a nursing home, which is not where he needs to be, but it would be the only option. I think it will be a relief that we can leave him some money. I mean, my greatest fear is that he ends up in a nursing home after we're gone, that we don't have any way to take care of him, and we can't leave him money to take care of his expenses. So it will be life-changing in that we can feel like he's taken care of.
Okay, well, I'm at NC State hoping to do something freelance writing, either in journalism or creative writing, or something in film, so somewhere in that area. I'm an English major.
Well, there is no career because as he's set up now, he can only have $2,000 in his possession, which precludes him from getting any sort of job, and so he has to stay poor to maintain the Medicaid, which gives him access to caregivers, which he needs in order to work or do anything to get through life. I'm not quite sure how it's going to be set up under ABLE Act. If it allows him to have an income that to that extent, to allow him to have some sense of self-worth and a purpose. He's certainly able to contribute to society. Why not let him?